Tell me when you're ready. You need to do any breathing treatments? We are filming, so this is. People love this. I know. Because sometimes people come in here. People want to see this. They want to see it. Okay, talk. You're okay. Because you're hilarious all the time. You're hilarious. You're really good at this. We're ready.
I'm ready.
You want me to cut all the rest of this stuff, or do you just want to let it run?
Got my nails done today. I'm ready.
All right, you're ready. That's fine. Did you really get the... Anyway, you probably got those done for the show, didn't you? That's so nice. I got 5 followers and 3 listeners, so getting your nails done is probably real good.
10 a.m. today. I didn't want to be missing a nail like I was before I came because somebody might notice and comment. So I'm ready.
I would have. Okay, here we go. You ready?
I'm ready. I've been ready like 7 minutes.
You're feisty. Hello, everybody. It's Sean Lee, your realtor with Nebraska Realty. I appreciate you tuning in to this. I think this is the number 15 show of Omaha Sips and Tips. And I've got a great guest here. I've known her for a couple years, and we used to be in a different group, and we chit-chat, and now you're doing something different. I'm going to let her introduce herself, but thanks for tuning in and loving the characters we have on this show. We've got a great bunch of stuff happening, and I think you're really going to enjoy this drink we got. It's new. So we'd love your comments. Go ahead. Introduce yourself.
I am Amber Dyer with Caze Concussion Institute, and like Sean said, I have known him for a couple of years. I'm an honorary member now.
You are an honorary.
That I'm no longer in, but still get invited to the parties and get to hang out with my friends. So
you know what? And I'm going to tell everybody, because during this beginning, if you're listening, traveling across the state and listening to Amazon podcasts, there is a picture of the two of us running what we call the beer mile. We were partners.
Yes.
And
it was a costume co-ed.
There was a costume co-ed.
I made Sean wear a costume.
I was not happy about the costume. It was a fried egg. And you were bacon. It was a big... And I'm going to actually superimpose it. They're going to send me a picture so I can put it up
I was the waffle. You were the bacon. And
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
God, I thought it was a waffle.
So you weren't happy about the costume. Were you happy about the running?
I wasn't happy about the running. No, and I'm in good shape, as you could probably tell if you're watching the show.
Were you happy about the drinking?
I would have picked some different drinks if I would have known. That's true, folks. It was not the costume one.
I didn't have Sean pulling me down. It was not the co-ed one, and I got second place in the female.
You know what? They told me that.
Only because,
congratulations, because I wasn't bringing you down.
Only because the normal people didn't show up. But it's still second place.
There's people really running fast after drinking beer, which makes me think.
There's people that, stretch and work.
They're running 4-minute something miles after slugging beer.
They warm up for it. They're, stretching.
It has to be 6.0, folks. It's not like a 3.2 beer.
Yeah.
Colorado 3.2 beer. But, wow.
Anywho, we've been partners for that.
We're partners for that, and I'm not going to do it again. And I know there's a lot of things happening already. I know this is June. We're filming this in June. Anyway. It's July when this is going to be shown, but...
Because you know what day it is in June. It's not July yet.
It's Amber's birthday, so happy birthday to Amber. And we would do these delicious treats that she has, but we cannot do these delicious treats because we're going to do these fine, outstanding things that I have brought.
Those are birthday
Maybe
drinks.
at the end we'll pull them out.
Those are birthday drinks. We'll do them.
Okay. Well, before we get started, because everybody's going to... This is a show about characters. We're characters. People either listen and they're either interested right off the bat or they hate it and they just turn it off. So really, you're a good character, especially if they see the waffle and the bacon and eggs picture. So it's like I said, it's a lot better visually than just listening. But
I don't even like to watch it or to just listen because I love to watch the people. I love to watch you. You make me laugh. I crack up watching them.
You're the number one fan.
I have not...
You should get a badge on Facebook watching this.
I did get a hat today.
Are you kidding me?
I got one.
Is it this one right here?
Yeah. Let's bring it up.
All right. Folks, listen, this show is, this is a swag hat. I've got a couple more of them, so if you really want one, send me a message or send me an email. I'm going to order more hats. I'm going to send it out.
Leave a comment. Say, hey,
yeah.
I would love one of those.
Yeah. But, really, while you're here, I'm going to talk about this little blue ball. It's a brain. Jeez, I'm too far away. But it's the little blue brain from the Caze Institute. Why don't you tell me a little bit about the Caze? Let's just let people know what's happening in Omaha, because this is like the top concussion institute in the nation.
Dr. Caze, you got it.
Yeah.
Dr. Caze founded Caze Concussion Institute, and we see patients virtually and in person in the Omaha area or via telehealth or teleconcussion, whatever you want to call it. But he is one of 24 to have his 2-year fellowship in concussion in the United States. He is the first in the United States to have his pediatric 2-year fellowship in concussion and lives right here in Omaha. So,
right here in Omaha, this guy, he's in the nation. So he's a top guy.
Omaha, Nebraska.
You know what? As a matter of fact, Caze Institute is Caze, C-A-Z-E.
Yes, and that is
Institute.
Dr. Todd Caze with Caze Concussion Institute.
CazeInstitute.com.
So all we see
Check
is
it out.
concussions.
This cat, I got to talk about this cat because I looked at it and I saw his about and I was reading about it and I was like, holy smokes, this cat he's a serious dude. He's got all kinds of education, like you just said. And to start up something that really helps a lot of, I normally say young people because I normally think football.
Yep.
High school football and how we used to treat kids, but this is national. This guy's big time.
We see people all across the U.S. We see a lot of football players. We see hockey and baseball. We have dancers, gymnastics. We also see adults. So some work-related injuries or motor vehicle accidents, things like that. But that keeps us busy. I have a son that's a football player, so he had a concussion his sophomore year before I met Dr. Caze, and so everything that I've learned with being there is...
Really? Did you take him to Dr.
It was before I met him. It was before
Holy
he was
smoke.
here in Omaha.
Well,
so he had a 6-inch crack in his fancy West Omaha helmet there, and but helmets are not concussion-proof.
Well, they got serious stuff now. We're coming up to football season.
Yeah.
But and not to make light of it, but we're gonna taste these drinks that surely will help us not get dingy, right?
Well,
right. I mean, you know what? I knew you was gonna come on this show. You're Caze Institute. You love social media and just hearing stories about everybody on the show because you are the number one fan. But I came across this place. First of all, this is a Lourp River Lourp Valley. I always get it wrong, but Lourp River Distilling, and we had vodka on the show a couple weeks ago. Batch one of a rye with Al Stevens, and I said, I'm just buying this vodka and I'm gonna infuse this thing by the Boozy Babes.
And
The Boozy Babes, you've seen this, right?
I have seen their booth at the craft shows and at the farmers markets, and so when you said this is going to be our drink, I was super excited because this is my style. I was a little bit worried.
This is your style because you're like, are we just going to sip whiskey? Is this crappy show?
Yeah, so I was a little worried seeing those first episodes. Like, you're not going to make me just drink like whiskey and...
No, we're going to use these whiskey glasses because I don't have exactly the type of glass that this calls for, but we're going to do it.
Yeah.
It's going to be...
These are going to be perfect. It's so much better than the solo cups in episode 1, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
not going to live that down. I did have a guy in 2 weeks. I had another fellow on the show, and he actually brought me some snifter glasses, and he's real cool. I don't want to bring him up in this... Actually, his show probably would have already aired, but Golden Chief, David Mark Young with Golden Chief, bourbon, and he brought me some snifters that I can use, or whatever those glasses are, and I got an education. So I won't use the wrong glasses. Somehow I don't have any martini glasses, because we're going to make a fantastic thing straight from the Boozy Babes. Boozy Babes, Two Sisters Infusion, Basil Infusion Kit, boozybabesco.com.
I love basil in my drinks, and I love rosemary in my drinks.
Are you serious?
So I'm super excited for these.
Okay, well, let's mix them up. You know what? We're going to mix this up. This takes a little bit more time than just popping a deal. But I've already had this done. This was filled. Go ahead.
No, that's what I was going to talk about. I asked Sean. I said, "Did you follow the directions?" Because I know there's directions.
Because I'm a guy. You thought this cat, he ain't doing it.
He's going to open it and pour it in and expect it to be ready.
Oh, that's a real show.
He said he has had this in getting it ready for a week. But the directions say 3 to 30 days. So you could be soaking this for 30 days. But Sean's been getting it ready for a week, which is right in that timeline, so it should be perfect. But I am super excited for that. Do you have one that's not mixed to show him?
You know what? I don't. Because
actually, really,
you know what? I bought that where I bought that, and you know what?
They make a cute little gift idea too for your girlfriends or something, because they have the little dried fruits in there, and so they are a cute little gift to give to someone too, not just to drink and enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, and I'll be honest with you, when I started soaking this thing, I thought this is it looked a little scary, right? Because it's like this infusion, and they got an awesome website, Boozy Babes Co. Boozy BOOZY babesco.com, and they've got thousands of these. Exaggeration. They got quite a few different seasonal things like that, and man, I was so surprised to see this color. It looks really good. It's a cool deal, and you can use these like up to twice, I think.
And you strained it.
I strained it, and then I screwed this lid back on and strained it, and so we are ready to go. And Amber, I need you to just one of those. One in there. Yeah, it's just like a cooking show. That's 1.5. In case you didn't know, a jigger is 1.5 ounces on the top. And again, we're using the Lourp Fellas Distilling. Watch that show, because it really talks about the two owners. And,
we're doing 1.5, or no, just one.
Just
is 1.5.
One, yeah. So you're gonna take that home with you, and you're gonna delicious. And you know what? We've got a lemon lime soda that you're supposed to do. And you're supposed to add a little sour apple schnapps. Thank you. We're not going to brand this because it's not a local. Is this a splash?
Probably a little bit more.
You think it's a little more?
Yeah.
So that's probably good. Is this a splash?
Yeah. You put more in yours than mine.
That slipped. Okay. And then you fill this thing with lemon lime soda.
If you are local and sell green apple schnapps, Sean would like to hear from you.
Yeah, I would love to. You know what? You are catching on real quick on this show.
Have that on there, so definitely
slice these lemon slices.
Reach out to Sean Lee.
I'm just throwing them in. And go ahead. You feel free to pour.
How much am I filling it up in?
Just fill it. Just fill the rest of it. And then just add a dash of salt. Boom, done. This should be great. Look, I'm gonna see. Holy smokes, we have a mixed drink.
I grow my own herbs at home, so I can have basil and rosemary for my drinks. But if you don't have them, or you've drank them all, and so you've used them all, you can buy this infusion mix. Okay,
Boozy Babes, listen, if you've ever had this, take a picture and share it with us on this site. But this is the most work I've done for a drink on the whole show, for its happy birthday drink.
Thank you. I'm so honored.
Because it's your birthday.
I'm so
25.
25, 45. It's all
25.
the same thing.
It's all the same. Okay, well, let's take a little sip before we move on. I don't normally drink these mixed drinks.
I love it so much.
Are you serious?
But don't just, if you've had it, don't just post a picture on Sean's thing. Tell us what flavor you've had.
Oh, yeah, they've got tons of them.
And let us
Especially
know what
the Boozy Babes.
What flavor do you recommend?
You can go on their website, and they have a whole recipe thing. Recipes for all these drinks. I pulled it straight up. Matter of fact, let me tell you what this is, folks. Boozy Babes Strawberry Lemon Basil. Splash of sour apple schnapps. Dash of salt. That's why I threw the salt in there. Fill with lemon lime soda. 1 slice of lemon. Pour in a martini glass. We don't have a martini glass, but if someone wants to sponsor the martini
what was
glass.
This other one we could have made.
Yeah, talk about it. Fruit bubbly. But I didn't buy it.
Well.
But you need.
Champagne.
Actually, I did. Yeah.
Kiwi, lime juice, simple syrup.
That's a good
sounds
one, too.
amazing.
Okay. Check out Boozy Babes. That's what you're gonna have to do.
I'm trying.
BoozyBabes.com.
I'm gonna get more.
You really that's good, folks. I mean, it's got a great deal. These little, these ice cubes. I like to just kind of mix it up. You can't believe. First of all, you're thinking sphere balls,
ice spheres.
Ice spheres. You can't believe what a good job is going on here. You can't believe I had all this stuff lined up. Boozy Babes. Real cool. It's good. We're going to rate that in a little bit.
I'm trying not to drink it all. So, because I could just keep drinking, but I
keep drinking.
felt like
sipping
I should be more
professional and stuff, because 5 people are watching this show.
I give off that professional vibe.
Is that, yeah. Well, tell me a little bit more about the case. Because people, you go in, people get hurt, they have these things, they have trauma, and they can do everything now. Tele. Because when you were telling me, it's like you could just do it by telehealth. Telehealth.
Virtual appointment.
And they can just do all that stuff and save people like 3 times money. I pulled something out. If you don't accurately... Let me just read this. Just straight off the website. I know you didn't write it. But it says right here, those who have delayed access to a specialty concussion provider, 8 days or greater. Listen, all of you folks with little kids or adult kids, or you're a big folk and you have a concussion 8 days or greater, you're 5.8 times more likely to experience an injury lasting over 30 days. And 3 times higher healthcare costs for that injury. Get your brain checked out. Is that what Doc says? Does he say, get your brain checked out?
So the biggest thing is calling us right away after you have an injury. So don't go home and think, it's a concussion. I'll just wait it out. I'll be okay. I'll lay in the room, wear my sunglasses. I'll take it easy. I won't have any physical activity. So what we want you to do is call us right away when you have that. So start your treatment on day 0, which would be your day of injury, or start your treatment, day 1. Call us right away. We will start treatment and recovery. We'll give you a home exercise program to work on. The doctor will give you some assessments, tell you what you need to be doing, construct a return to work, return to learn, return to play, personalized for you. Give you those instructions, and then we will see you back for a follow-up. But getting people seen right away is the big thing. He's an early access specialist. So, during football season and winter sports season, so fall sports season, winter sports season, we have, in the fall, a Saturday concussion clinic. So, virtual clinic. So, if someone gets hurt on Friday night football game, you can be seen Saturday morning virtually for that Friday night injury. You don't need to wait till Monday. You don't need to go to the ER and spend 5 hours waiting, have a high bill, because what are they going to tell you? Follow up with your PCP. You have a concussion. Well, if you came to us Saturday, we're starting you on treatment right away, so your healthcare costs are going to be lower, your recovery time is going to be quicker and safer because you started right away. So you're avoiding those long-term effects that could come with concussion. So Saturday morning fall sports clinic.
Yeah.
You can text on Friday night during the football game, hey, my kid just got injured in the football game. Can I be seen tomorrow? We will respond Friday night. Oftentimes I was at my son's football game. Just takes a minute for me to text and say, yep, we'll get you in. get you seen Saturday morning, and then during the winter sports, when you have like wrestling on Saturdays or basketball on Saturdays, we will get you seen on a Sunday afternoon concussion
Holy
clinic.
smokes.
Because the biggest thing is we want to get you seen right away. So,
Okay.
don't wait for 2 weeks and you're still having symptoms, because a lot of those, we'll use the football again, for example. A lot of those football players, they came to us Saturday morning. Most of them that started their treatment right away, did their home exercises, were cleared before that next football game. And they didn't miss a game. They were put right back out because they safely did all the things they needed, cleared from concussion. So, don't wait. You don't need a referral. He's a concussion specialist, but you don't need a referral. You can just call us up, make your appointment. You can text me.
I'm going to put that now. You're so good. You know what? You are the best for watching this show. That's my line. You can't. Okay. I'm going to put this, put the number and everything for you. Okay. Your number. I'm going to put it right here.
You can text me at 402-512-4090 if you need an appointment. Evenings, weekends, shoot a text over. We'll get you in. I always tell people, don't wait till Monday morning at 8 o'clock to send me a message. If you have a question, a concussion can be scary as a parent, and you have something, I'm not sure about this, not sure about that. I get those questions all the time. Had some come in last night at about 9:30. So I've already had that question 100 times. I know the answer to it. I know what to tell them. The next part, send it to Dr. Caze, get a verification.
And you can do it telehealth, or you can go to the office at 7100 Center Street.
West Center Road.
Which
is in the Thank Whole Person Healthcare building. But another thing about virtual that's amazing is if you live in western Nebraska, small town, and it's going to take you how many hours to drive to Omaha? Can mom or dad or, the injured employee or the injured adult that was in a motor vehicle accident, how do I get to Omaha? I got to take the day off work. I got to drive 3.5 hours to get there. Do I have a vehicle that'll make it there? And I have to get back. I have to find childcare, all those things. Boom. Do a virtual appointment. It's done. So you didn't have to factor all those things in. So we can still see you ASAP because you didn't have to account for all of those things. And then also the part that you're starting your treatment right away, so you're going to recover sooner, safer, faster. But with the virtual appointments, getting them done so quick, there's no difference between a virtual and an in-person with level of care, recovery times, or treatment level. So a lot of people, should I drive to Omaha? Should I come in for a appointment? Because, maybe it's better if I see the doctor. There's no difference in your level of care, your treatment and recovery plan, or your recovery time.
So out there in western Nebraska, where you're St. Paul, Nebraska, where the Lourp River Distilling is, they don't have to drive.
No. If they live in that town.
You can just...
Yes.
So everybody should be really thinking about this guy, Dr. Caze. And he's a cool cat. I like to use, this is my new words. It's cool cat lately.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty tall,
He's tall. Yeah, I saw some pics of him. You go to this guy's website, again, thecazeinstitute.com. C-A-Z. I don't know if you realize, and you're the biggest fan. We generally know what the ratings are going to be ahead of time after we start sipping these. I haven't had anything terrible. You know what? This is a totally local vodka. It's affordable, too. So people who are buying to mix drinks, you could buy. We have tons of local Nebraska vodkas and the Boozy Babes, which is a cool name to say, right? Boozy Babes.
Have you ever seen that Saturday Night Live, Booze is my mama now?
Yeah, I'm going to go look it up as soon as we're done.
Saturday Night Live, Booze is my mama now.
Yeah.
So that's what this reminds me of. Yeah.
So there you have it. I mean, it's just all affordable stuff. All these people are so local.
Women owned.
Good things.
Did you bring that part up?
I was waiting for you to do it on your birthday. Mention that it's women owned, and it's I didn't really. You can read that on the website. So is that bad? I didn't.
BoozyBabesCo.com.
But Boozy Babes, Two Sisters Infusion, Basil Infusion. It's great. They made a comment on one of my Facebook posts too at Omaha Sips of Tips, and they're real cool. Responded real quick. They're cool cats. So as soon as this show airs, I'm definitely tagging them because this is a great local thing. And again, they should get together with these guys at Lourp River Distilling.
And Nebraska. Is it?
They could, you know what? Any of these vodkas, honestly, people buy these vodkas thinking, hey, I'm just gonna buy this thing, but there's so many local things. You got this cool infusion kit, which I bought at a store with Nebraska stuff, and you've seen them all over. I mean, look at that's a nice color, strained, ready to roll. Looks so good.
And we got 2 drinks out of there. So I'd say there's.
And that's just, they have an 8
2
ounce.
left.
Yeah. Well, we'll sit around and chit chat afterwards.
But I mean, so like if you have 4 drinks out of one little container, that's a nice little mix.
This would be great with any
patio.
type of patio. Yeah. A patio and some food. Yeah, it'd be great.
Some bruschetta.
I'll have to start. You know what? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. Italian. Something kind of salty and just.
I just bought some at the Omaha Farmers Market this past weekend. Father's Day at Exurban.
Huh. Okay.
Some bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Ate it all.
Was it local?
Yeah, of course.
You know what? You tell them, call me. Let's get them on the show. We're really making people happy around the state. I really think people will really be excited about learning about all these things. You think about these little shops just popping up, or the Boozy Babes, or the Lourp River just popping up, and you brought some cakes and some stuff from some local people. It's going to be awesome. Is it Sugared Ledge? And you should check these people out. I need to have them on the show. I'd prefer that.
They
look awesome.
It's on the list.
They are.
I brought you.
And you know them.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, yeah. So we'll bring it. I'm going to have that. I don't want to spoil it now because I prefer that they would be cool to have on the show. But a Sugared Ledge and a
Salted Edge.
Salted Edge bakery and a restaurant.
Yep. Sister companies, 2 locations, but.
That's going to be awesome.
Yes.
It's going to be awesome. And I think the first thing you should do on their mixed drinks at the restaurant is get some of these Boozy Babes deals in the Lourp River.
For sure. I'm going to put that in their notes right after
Put that
this.
in the notes right after you're done. Call them up. What else you got? I mean, I know that you just bought a big giant school bus. So if you're still listening, we bought a big giant school bus.
No one's dropped out yet. They're all still here because they want to hear what else we have to say.
Is that right? Okay, you got a big school bus.
So it's not official yet.
Oh, you're still working on negotiations for a school bus.
We're working on the insurance. It's a converted school bus, a 1984 Bluebird. So being part of the schooly community, and it's been converted. We are working on trying to get those insurance quotes, so just had my good friend Adrian was working on that for me too, just trying to find somebody that can get it covered. It's a little bit tricky.
To get a school bus covered?
Well, as like an RV.
Oh, because you're converting.
Because you can camp in it, so there's some tricks in it, and it's a little old, but it's super nice. We are buying that from a friend who has his own YouTube channel.
He does. I need to have him on here.
Yeah.
The show. Is he hilarious?
You guys are super funny. You remind me of each other.
I would like to have him on. He's hilarious. Is he local?
Yeah.
Is he a Nebraska guy?
He works with my husband. Well, he's an Alabama guy, but he lives in.
Okay, yeah, it'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
He lives in Iowa? Is that still local?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's just over the river. He works with my husband.
He might know a lot of good, cool local stuff. I mean, in Omaha, we're close to Council Bluffs. We're just right over the river.
Yeah, that's where he's at.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
So, we're going to buy this bus. We're going to use it for tailgating for my son, who's going to college in 2.5 weeks to play football.
Okay.
And I'm going to buy some of these Boozy Babes for some tailgating.
I bet you do.
Not on campus, because you probably can't have that on there.
Probably not.
I mean, it'll be in like a thermos if I do. Not in a glass.
I don't know if we're not promoting.
Yeah, we're not promoting alcohol at
that
tailgates.
Kind of thing. We're just talking about just what could happen.
Yeah, this is what I would take is Boozy Babes. But We're going to buy that bus.
Okay.
That's super exciting.
Okay.
Yes, it's my birthday, so there's all about celebrating that. My my anniversary is coming up.
Yeah. To Matt, he's a
Matt,
cop.
That's my husband.
Copper.
Yep.
Do you ever call him, hey, copper? You ever say, hey, you're a cop?
No, I hate that word.
Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know if that was like something, I don't know. I'm not in that world. So
okay,
no,
ask
to
me
copper.
Ask me how many years, because I'm super excited.
How many years you been married?
20 years!
Oh, geez, this is the major milestone.
I'm so excited. 20 years this summer. So that seems like a big deal, and like what old people do is have 20-year anniversaries. So.
Huh.
I have a couple gray hairs up here.
I think if I can make it to enough shows, then I'll be able to tell how many people I've been, my anniversary. So it's up there.
So on that
So
episode number, you'll be like...
Yeah. Yeah, because I got to
wife.
if I can make it to 33 shows.
Have your wife for that episode. It's a surprise.
You're always thinking about social media and just stuff.
I know.
Stories. You're just about people and stories and, just all this stuff at school buses.
Yeah.
But
So,
anyway,
that's
we probably need to get close to ending this. What do you give this drink here? Because I normally do 1 to 10. We're gonna rate the Boozy Babes and Lourp River. They got the vodka last week. Bottle number 1. By the way, this is batch 13V22, bottle 123. On the rye whiskey we had, it was like bottle 1, batch 1. I mean, it was awesome.
Battle 1.
I don't.
Bottle 1, batch 1.
Yeah, so
Where
they
can
use
I
by
buy
batch
this at?
1.
'Cause if I don't want to drive all the way to that town, can I buy it
Oh
here
shoot!
locally?
Oh yeah, you can get this everywhere.
Okay.
You can get this at Spirit World Beer, Wine, Spirit, something, whatever that is. That's great. It's affordable, and it's not too bad, right?
I'm gonna go
think
pick
it's
up
great.
a bottle, and I'm gonna grab some of these. I'm probably gonna see if they have a deal, which I would assume they probably do, like buy 5 get 1 free or something like that. So I'm gonna try buying several flavors and try them.
You can do your own podcast from here on out.
It's a goal.
I know you want to do it.
It's a goal.
Anyway,
Can I have more things to talk about?
you want more things to talk about?
I gotta-
But are you going to rate this? Let's rate this drink first, so in case I have to scale 1 to 10, I'm going to write it down in the big book of scores. Book of scores.
You need a little black book for that.
Yeah. What do you give it? You're the guest. You have to rate it. And I tell people I don't like it, but a hard liquor and these mixes, but it's pretty good.
I'm going for a 10. I love it.
Are you serious?
I absolutely love it.
I was gonna say 8 or 9, but again, I'm not an expert, but yeah, I mean, I had this is way better than the crappy drink I had in Kansas City. Went to a Royals game, and I stopped at a place, and there was some kind of, thing mixed like this. It was terrible. If I'd have brought this and this, I would have been like, okay, this is awesome.
I just carry it in your pocket from now on.
You're a promoter. You are always a promoter. Let me write it down. 10.
I'm going to Kansas City this weekend, and I don't want to have that crappy drink you had.
10. Don't do it. It's a
Has
cucumber.
anybody ever had a 10?
The cucumber deal. It was terrible. It's cucumber vodka, some kind of a drink. Yeah, people throw 10s out. I'm just like, okay, yeah. But you're the guest. You said 10. 10 to Boozy Babes and 10 to this vodka. Omaha, buy this vodka. Mix it in all your drinks. Sorry, I don't want anybody to think I'm too wild. So, God, you finished yours. Uber.
Only because you made
Uber.
me
Uber. We're gonna finish that off.
You were
It's Uber.
pressuring me for a rating, and I had to keep trying it. And
It's got a nice vibe, guys. Real good. It's a cool thing. Because you think this thing is filled with dry, like fruits and whatnot or spices, and you're thinking, there's no way. And I had this thing when I had it in there. I had this thing for a week, and when I looked at it, I was like, I don't know about it. And I strained it out, and look at the beautiful. That's a beautiful color.
Beautiful
taste.
You know how you talked about you're going to put that bacon and eggs and waffle photo up
Yeah, I'm
there?
going to put it out.
Can you put a photo of what it looks like before it looks like this?
I'll try to
just
get.
like this empty
I'll try
jar.
to. Now you're going to make me have to go out and buy another one.
Well, I'm
of
a
them.
little bit disappointed that you don't have one to show because it's so pretty. It's like dried up fruit. It looks like, okay, how is that even going to be good?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I will do it. I'm going to go find it, and I'm going to sneak around some damn store and try to.
You could probably get it on the website.
Okay. You're too smart. The website. Check them out. I got to end this show. I know you want to talk.
BoozyBabesCo.com.
BoozyBabesCo.com.
That's what I said.
With a Z. And then
Like
check out
Caze, C-A-Z-E.
Caze
CazeInstitute.com.
Check them all out. Check out Lourp River, but watch the couple episodes before and get all the information there. Lourp River Distilling. Awesome place. Hey, everyone, I'm Sean Lee, your realtor at Nebraska Realty. Thanks for tuning in again for Omaha Sips and Tips on Amber Dyer's birthday. She's 25. And in celebration of her birthday, I appreciate you tuning in and would love to have any comments, anything that you would like to say.
Like my dad always says, like, comment, subscribe. She's a little YouTube girl.
Do it, folks. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I love it.
Great. Thanks for having me.